I will hear from the provinces. Stuart Nash.
Mr Speaker, the reason why Part 3 is such an anathema to the government is it lists everything in this first clause that the National Party are not doing. But first of all, let me just address a couple of things that the Honourable Jerry Brownlee said. What Jerry Brownlee did is he highlighted the major difference between the National Government and a Labor government. Mr Brownlee believes that the market will deliver optimal outcomes always. So you leave it to the market, the government doesn't have to do anything, and away you go, you'll get optimal outcomes. The Labor government believes the government actually has a role in providing the settings and the regulation and an environment where citizens actually can do well. And when markets aren't working, then the government must step in. And this is why Part 3 of the bill actually delivers for Kiwis. It's Labor's attempt to say, it's Labor's solution, it's its plan to say, you know what, at this point in time, the market isn't working, the government has a very important role to play, and this is a plan. Mr Speaker, let me go through 50T Part 1 and highlight the words that actually make this work. So the first one is must. The Housing Minister must. It's not may. It doesn't denote any sort of voluntary, subjective actions. It says that the Housing Minister must do something. Let's use this in ordinary context. He must turn up or else he will be in serious trouble. It's must. Throughout this bill we're debating at the moment, there's a whole lot of mays and this sort of stuff, which means the Minister might do something if he feels like it. The second word is prepare. Mr Speaker, Mr Chair, what prepare actually means is you've got to do some serious work. Not ad hoc, not get a bill and rush it through under urgency, or not sort of hoodwink the people. You've got to do some serious work. So the Housing Minister must prepare. The next word is a plan. Now, a plan means you've actually got to have something that you can deliver. Again, it's about work, but it's also about putting a vision out there, something you can take to the public that they can take hold of and believe in. So what we've got so far is the Housing Minister must prepare a plan. Now, here's the big word, in consultation. Now, what consultation actually means is sitting down and understanding the issues from the people who really know what's happening. It means really getting a grip with those who are going to have to deliver them, who will end up benefiting from them, and those who have got to end up making the laws. Rushing legislation through Parliament under urgency is not about consultation. Doing what Nick Smith is doing at the moment without consultation is not good law. And that is why, yet again, we're back here. And I've been back for, 18 months. It seems the majority of the bills I've been speaking on are remedial bills that are sort of amendments to sort out a bill that was passed 1, 2, maybe 3 years ago. It's just really sloppy, because I don't think the level of consultation has been strong enough or robust enough to actually come up with good law in the first instance. The fifth word I want to highlight is actually delivery. Now, delivery actually means achieving results. Not talking about it, not saying we will do this, but actually achieving it. Let's put this in ordinary usage. For example, he delivered on his promises. That means what he did is he came through with what he said he would do. The sixth term is 10,000. Now, 10,000 sounds pretty simple. It's 100 times 100 or 10 times 1,000. It is not 1,300 into 70,000. It actually is a defined target that we will meet. It sends it out there. It's a promise that we will deliver on. 10,000. People understand it, and it will make a difference. The seventh word I want to talk about is affordable. Now, the definition of affordable has been talked about for the last 24 hours in this House, Mr Chair, but affordable is not over $500,000. Affordable means that people have a realistic chance of actually getting into the market, that they know that they can have an aspiration, they can have a dream, they can have something to look forward to because they know it's achievable. Affordable means, Mr Chair, that New Zealanders can have a chance. And the final one is first home buyers. I'm not talking about speculators. I'm not talking about overseas investors. So when you add this up, the Minister of Housing must prepare a plan in consultation for the delivery of 10,000 affordable houses per year for first-time buyers. Now, that is a good place.
Catherine Delahunty.